Happy Thursday. It's our Thursday night lives from Sea Goddess Healing Arts. We're going to see if some of the other team hops on. Our amazing goo, Ursula, is away celebrating her amazing husband's 50th birthday, and we're sending them so much love and gratitude and hope that they're enjoying their little getaway. I'm lighting us a little sage because it's Thursday night. Why not light a little sage? Get our party started. If you're here, say hello, drop on in, drop a comment. We have a lot of interesting energies going on right now. A lot of people I talked to this week were just kind of sad, a little melancholy. A lot of people, hi, Glenda, I've missed you too. A lot of people were feeling just tired, a little lethargic. There's so much happening with relationships right now. Whether that's in your home or your work environment or with friends, like so many things going on right now. Glenda, I'm so glad you're here and you're tuning on in. As always on Thursday night, if you would like a card or a reading, drop it in the comments and we will start our reading list. And I hope you are so well. Yeah, it's been an interesting thing going on here. A lot of interesting energies happening. And it's a time to just like start riding that out. Mercury, like in true fashion, came right on in. The pre-shadow was intense for a lot of people. A lot of like technical difficulties, car issues I was hearing about, strained relationships, opportunities for like leaving things no longer serving us, massive clearings going on. Glenda said, I would love all the things reading card. You got it, sister. You will be first in line for that. And so it's like a time where it's important to like observe, to rest, reflect, retreat a little bit, reprioritize, see where your energy is, where it's been going, how it's doing, and then shift life accordingly to that in whatever way you can. So the affirmation for Thursday, August 24th from our Louise Hay You Can Heal Your Life calendar is, I am a willing receiver of all things good that the universe, oh no, I messed that up. I am a willing receiver of all the good that the universe wants to bring me, with a super dope rainbow. So this is a time, and we got to make room for the things that we want to receive. Receiving is another reword for Mercury retrograde. So if we want to receive, we got to clear some space. We got to make room. We've got to open up our energetic portals to that. And that happens physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And a lot right now with relationships and where we're showing up for our energies. Glenda said, let's see. She said, yes, I felt Mercury early for some reason. I feel like the shifts, I feel the shifts a couple days before, which is so odd but cool. I feel you, girl. I'm like the same way with that. I always feel the pre-shadow so much heavier. And I even heard a lot of other teachers and energy readers speaking about how this was a really intense pre-shadow this time. And so much muck kind of happened and things got stirred up. Could be because we were also in Venus retrograde, which is nice and long. And then when this Venus and Mercury retrograde ends, we go into a Jupiter retrograde. So there's a lot of these retrograde energies happening this second part of the year here as we're moving into our next season and finishing up summer. And it's just been so fast for me. Fast, hard, wild, beautiful, all the things. So I'm glad you're feeling it, and I'm glad you're tuning in. And welcome to everybody who is joining us tonight. Glenda, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull you a card. We're going to see if anybody else hops on. If you're just tuning in, let us know. Shoot us a comment. I'm actually going to take a second and share our broadcast too, because that usually helps. We have some cool things coming up. We have our online Soul Garden membership is open now officially, which is so exciting. And it's $11.11 a month. And it includes the online soul circle that we do, as well as you get our soul broadcast, which is a beautiful blog and email with all kinds of resources. You get a meditation each month. You get private readings just for the group. And then you also get, just for the Soul Garden members, and then you also get a ticket to our online soul circle. So we have an online soul circle coming up. It's going to be Wednesday, the 30th, right at the day after the blue moon. And we are I can't remember. I think there's a nice little theme that's going to come in for that. So we'll have to check with Ursula, our goo, when she comes back because she's our astrologist and she knows the best. But it's going to be a beautiful soul circle. We can't wait to hold it. And we invite you all to join us. And like I said, if you join our Soul Garden membership, then that is an opportunity to access that for free as part of your membership. So Glenda said, it's good to hear she's not alone. You are not. And if you're just tuning us and you want a card, let us know. I'm going to pull some cards for Glenda, and I'm just sharing our broadcast right now. So that way everybody knows that we're rocking and rolling and live right now. And if you have any questions, let me know. If anything's been coming up, any comments, anything you've been experiencing at this time, it's a great time to lay it on the altar, as we like to say, and share what's been happening in your worlds. All right, we're going to share this to our Sea Goddess community. If you're not part of that, we have a beautiful Sea Goddess community on Facebook. And it's just a great little spot that we're growing. I love it. I love being a part of it. I'm grateful we have that space and it's cool. So it's an opportunity to connect with all of us. And yeah. Last but not least, one more share, and I'm going to pull Glenda some cards. So if you're just joining, let us know if you want a reading. We'll hopefully have Jessie. She's got some storms going on, so she messaged me and said she'll join us if and when she can. Lexi's got things going on, and Ursula's away. Hi, Felicia. It's good to see you. So glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to pull for Glenda to get started. Glenda wants a little reading on all the things she said. So since I have time, and we're just getting this party started, for Glenda, what's coming up for Glenda this season? What does she need to know most? She commented and said, I've been deep cleaning for some reason, especially around the new moon, automatically started for me. Let that happen. Like that's, I feel, was such activating energy. And so many people were wanting to clean their spaces and declutter their minds and get more organized. And if you feel that, if you feel inspired, you're in tune and it's okay. And in fact, like we're extra wanting to clear because we've got this blue moon coming up. We have a second full moon this month in August, and it's an opportunity to really clear some shit out, especially in the middle of two retrogrades. We got Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, really clearing things. So allow that to happen because then, as I said before in our affirmation today, I'm a willing receiver of all the good that the universe wants to bring to me. So when we automatically feel like we want to start cleaning and organizing and getting things moving, a lot of times it's because we're preparing to receive. We're preparing for a reward from the universe. And that's super exciting. All right, so for Glenda, what does her upcoming season look like? What would you like Glenda to know most tonight? For Glenda. All right, so I pulled you a little 3-month spread from tarot to start. And for this coming month, where we have September coming up, we're kind of the end of September, moving into, or end of August, moving into September, you get the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups energy coming on. There's a lot of boundaries you've declared recently. There's some things that have been going on, some energies that have not been serving you. And they're showing that you took your power back with it in a lot of ways. There are some disappointments happening, a little bit of like some bumming out going on, some sadness. It's, sometimes a bit of a loss, but it's okay. It's an opportunity to heal and reflect and to reset. So if there's been some intense things recently, just know that you're held and everything's going to be all right. And then come October, you get the Suspended Man, which is kind of making a decision, the Hanged Man, trying to figure out what to do, feeling a little stunted, which would make sense with all of this energy. And so you then get the Chariot. You really show up with balance. You allow your divine masculine energy to be there, to support you, to, get up, to do the things, to move the energy, to trust yourself, and to commit to yourself. And that helps a lot of things because then when you move into September, October, November, you get the High Priestess into the Death card. So this is a big transformation happening for you. The High Priestess is when we feel really intuitive in our power, like we made the best decisions for us and the people that we love, even if it was hard. You feel a little empowered after it because you feel like it was the right thing in so many ways. Then you get the Death card, which is one of my favorites. It's the ultimate rebirth. It's the Shaman card. It's seeing that, the other side of this ending chapter is a new beginning. The sun is literally coming out in this card, and it's an opportunity to really trust within. So things might be a little intense lately, and they might be a little intense come this fall, but it's all right. It's happening for you so that you can grow and heal. And, let's see. You've been saying, right? Trusting and following, which is so much easier than putting it off. It's interesting how that works once you finally just allow it to happen. And you've been reflecting for sure. And you're on the fence about taking another class, which is in September. So there is a little bit of that overwhelm energy in that suspended person, and you're not really sure. I am going to pull a few ascension cards on top of that. We're going to pull 3 healing water cards for the next 3 months for you. Ooh. Beautiful. So the first one that you got in September is King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving, another sign of receiving the fullness of life. So even though there's some loss going on, even though there's some things moving on out, at this time it's clearing literally so that you can receive. They want you to know when it comes to like kind of the money and the pentacles, and it's kind of funny because the 3 pentacles popped out when I said that. You don't have to worry about that. Things are steady and good there. And then moving into October, when you're on the fence of that class coming up and, September time and things, you get gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. So if this is something that you feel is going to help you to invest and open things up for you and help you to expand, and you have the time and the energy to truly put into it without feeling like it's taking too much from you, I think it'll be great. And I see a lot of green lights around it. You then get, when you get this High Priestess and this Death card, you get metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. That Shaman card comes in, that's a time to be like, yeah, this is actually some big things are happening. I'm not at all even close to who I used to be. And now I'm really going to enjoy, being the butterfly, being somebody who's shifted my perspective, being somebody who's a little unfamiliar to me, but I love so much. So you have wonderful things coming up this fall, and I hope that supports you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm sending big, big love. She said, oh, thank you, Mandy. You are so welcome. I think this really is answering that I need to take that class. You go, girl. And if you can do it, that's amazing. There we go. That's really confirmation for September. Wow, that really answers that for me. And yes, self-love and also sharpening my skills. And yes, I've been feeling this coming up. Awesome. You go, girl. This is perfect. And you are ready for it. Hi, Emma. So glad you're here. Thanks for hopping on. I hope you're enjoying your night, relaxing. If you want a card, let me know. Felicia, if you're still watching and you want a card, let us know. We are just hopping on our Thursday night lives here on Sea Goddess Healing Arts. Every Thursday night, we like to share a little bit about what we do. We are based out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, but we have an incredible network all over the country, especially in parts of the world. We hold all kinds of online classes, soul circles. We have an incredible membership called the Sea Goddess Soul Garden monthly membership that we just love, and it includes a blog each month that has all kinds of amazing resources and videos and written material from the Sea Goddesses. You also get a ticket to our online soul circle. You get private readings just for the Soul Garden members, and you also get a monthly meditation. So it's a lot of bang for your buck and a great way to stay in touch and support all of us. We also have some Sea Goddess merchandise back, which is so exciting. We have all kinds of shirts and hoodies and tank tops, as well as tote bag and some trucker hats and cool things. So if you like Sea Goddess swag, we have some really cool new merch, which I'm excited about. And even though this is, all of our readings are always free, we had some a few people request that we had a virtual tip jar. So we do have that. If you're feeling called, that is in our comments. And we would just be so excited and honored to hold some soul space with you. So check us out, check out our services. And we have beautiful events coming up. We have our online soul circle next week. On Wednesday night, it'll be on Zoom. You can register right online. And like I said, if you purchase a Soul Garden membership, it's included in that. So that's really exciting. Yay, awesome. Glenda said, butterfly was so wild for you to say. I literally had a beautiful yellow one today as I got in my car after work. Heck yes, girl. Enjoy that. Like, yes, yes, yes. Where's the tip? Is it in the link? Yes, it should be in the link of the description. Ursula makes that for us, and then you can click on it, and it's right there. And if not, for some reason, it's also, if you go to the main page of our website, there's links to everything there. Our PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that stuff. Thanks for the love. Big love, sister. So Emma said that she would love a card if I have availability, and I do. And Felicia said, yes, please also. So we're going to do Emma, and then we're going to do Felicia. Yay. We're going to move over these cards that we just did for Glenda. Emma, let's see what Emma's got going on. This is fun. Since we only have a few people right now, I'm doing these little seasonal readings for Emma, fall season. What do we have going on? Oh, this is funny. And I'm very lucky enough to know Emma and some of the things going on in her world right now. Oh, this is dope, though. So right now, September, you start with the 9 of Swords into the 8 of Wands. 9 of Swords is feeling a little overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, what did I do? What's happening? It's all going to be okay, though. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to handle it. And it's when we're overwhelmed and we're feeling a little attacked, but at the same time, it's kind of you're riding out the storm. I love the imagery of this card because it shows the storms going over the head. So even though you're overwhelmed, it's really not actually coming down on you or attacking you. It's kind of going around you, and you're a bit of a byproduct, but you're figuring it out. And in fact, it strengthens you because then you pull the 8 of Wands, which are all our inner resources and power and opportunities to grow. And it's when we kind of snatch our power back in our personal ways and maturity and all kinds of things. So the storm you go through in September is really there to grow you, to help you reflect, to help you become a stronger woman and person and who you're being in this world. And then in October, you get the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The Page of Cups comes in when we're dipping our toes into a cool new relationship. This can be one of self-love. This can be another chapter of romance. This can be a job or something going on like that. It's really dipping our foot into a new relationship and testing the waters and seeing how we can handle it. Cool thing is, come October, you pull that Queen of Wands, which follows up after that 8 of Wands. After you did a bunch of hard work, you feel like, hell yeah, I can speak my truth. I've got my balance. I'm protecting my energy. Things are okay in my world right now. And in fact, I'm enjoying it. And then come September, you celebrate. You get the Ace of Cups, which is like brand new beginnings in so many ways, feeling like you're overflowing with love and happiness and good things. And you get the Empress, which is feeling like, wow, I really manifested some things. I really brought in some stuff. I'm really proud of myself. I feel stronger internally and externally. And most of all, you trust yourself more than you have in a really long time. And it feels really amazing. They're showing a lot of trust energy coming in as a result of personal work. Now, we need a few Ascension cards for the next 3 months for Emma, September, October, and November. Beautiful. All right. So for September, you get the Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions. It's destined. So all the things that you're coming up in September for you, even though they might be a little intense at times, a little not the way you wanted them, you manifested a lot of things. And this is divine timing, and you deserve to shine in the things that you're doing. And also with the things you're doing, I'm privileged to know you. I know you are a mom, and I know that comes with a lot of intuition, and they're showing your intuition and sharpening in so many other ways as well, and expanding upon that. So enjoy that and have fun with that and play that. And like when it happens, like say thank you, like let it receive, even if it's just like, oh, I feel like Mandy's going to shoot me a text. And then like 10 minutes later I do, or something like that. You'll be like, wow, like I really am tapping into things. It's fun. It doesn't have to be too serious, and you can tune into that. You then get thank you for the month of October, gratitude, appreciating what is sustaining you. So you really do feel grateful for the decisions you've made, for the stuff that's happening in your life. Things are moving in a wonderful way, and you're really able to like drop into true gratitude. Like, it's one thing to be like, yeah, I'm so grateful for this, but it's another to really feel it, and you're really going to be feeling it out of your heart chakra. Then come November, you get deep sea diving, the way of the mystic, learning through experience, depths. So this whole thing, this whole fall is here to grow you, to school you, to shape you, and to help you become strong, more resilient, to hold your breath a little longer, a little deeper, and to see what's going on. So you have a lot of things to be proud of. You have a lot of opportunities for some discipline and some internal work and growth to come up. But that's what's up. That's the juiciness. I think that's what we all came here to Earth School for. So thank you for allowing me to pull a little mini fall reading for you. And I'm so grateful that you're here. Awesome. Okay. Emma said these feel so fitting. Good. I'm so grateful to hear that. All right, Felicia, you are up next. So glad you're here. If you're just popping on, we are Sea Goddess Healing Arts. My name's Mandy. I'm an intuitive ascension guide and one of the co-founders of Sea Goddess Healing Arts. What that means is I love to host sessions of soul space, and that's an opportunity for us to look at what is rising in us at this time, and an opportunity to connect with our higher selves, our angel teams, kind of make sense of what's going on now and why. A lot of times I get to see past lives or different karmas or patterns, or sometimes some traumas or dramas or things that are just keeping us a little too caught in our path, a little too caught up in our energy, and opportunities to remove that, to shift those perspectives, to create space in our minds and our souls and our vessels to receive what we all are really wanting, which is peace and purpose and love and awesome things. So I would be honored to hold soul space with you. If you're catching this, I always offer a 50% off coupon on all of my services. It's Mandy Live. So you can go to the website and check out all of us on there when you click on my page and see my services. If you type in the Mandy Live coupon, you get 50% off. So even if you're watching this on a replay, you know the secret. All right, for Felicia. What does she need to know most this season? What messages would you like to pass to Felicia? She said, yay, I'm so excited. Oh, and Emma said, thank you so much, Mandy. I really needed that. Thank you for your time. My honor, sister. My honor. I'm so glad. All right, for Felicia. Felicia's got some things coming up here too. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Beautiful. All right. So for September, you kind of have some similar energies to what we've seen here with the collective. Oh, let's see. You just made a comment too. I had a nightmare last night, and then I woke up in a strange energy this morning. I'm so curious. Oh, yeah. That's creepy when that happens, right? That's always feels strange. What I encourage you to do tonight before you go to bed is say, thank you, angels, for showing me what I needed to see. Thank you for allowing me to experience what I've experienced. And at this time, it's feeling uncomfortable to me. So I'd like to release that energy, and I'd like to come into peace. Please surround me in white and blue light and protect me. Please keep me grounded tonight, and please help me to sleep well and to heal. Nightmares can be scary, but a lot of times they can also be energies releasing. It's not necessarily some sort of premonition or something really bad's going to happen. Sometimes it's just old things clearing out a little bit too. And then when the energies stick with us, especially, that's when a lot of times like our traumas and dramas are held deep at a cellular level. And when we feel those energies still resonating with us, it's because there's something actually shifting or moving or pushing out at this time. So I would thank it. I would say thanks for showing me the experience, even though it was a little creepy and I'm feeling a little strange today. I've experienced some really strange energies that have felt also like the most magical too, because it's so personal and weird and real and hard to explain that it helps you to trust and believe. You said you're going to try that. Awesome. I'm so glad you're going to try that. Yes. Oh yeah. And they're just showing, the angels are just showing too, that was more of an observation thing, some old things leaving. They're showing that It's safe enough for you to see the truth. They're showing that you're in your psychic abilities, starting to experience a little bit more of lucid dreaming, knowing you're dreaming. You're going to be able to, at some point, to wake yourself up from nightmares, or observe in it and be like, oh, yeah, I know this is a nightmare or a dream, and it's cool. And when that happens, if you feel called, make a little dream journal or see what you want to record. But you are so welcome, and know that you're safe. Know you control spirit, and you can cut that energy. And tonight your angels will come in and they will love you and help you to sleep much deeper. So on that note, and hi, Emily, so glad you're here. Yes, you can definitely have a card. You will be after Felicia. So Felicia's September. What we got going on here? Ace of Wands into the Page of Swords. Just like the theme of tonight, a lot of boundaries coming up. Like, all right, especially with yourself. They're showing you give so much and you do so much and you are so loving and so caring and so supportive. And it's time to pour a lot more of that into you. It's hard. You've had times where you've balanced that a little bit, and it's felt good, and you're wanting to get back to some of that. So they're showing a lot of your medicines. Some of the things that make you feel good, and you also know some of the things you want to add. And a lot of that includes just kind of saying no. Sometimes I'm seeing on the phone a lot, like talking or being there for people, and it's just kind of saying, hey, I love you so much. I only have 5 minutes right now. I only have 10 minutes right now, and I got to drop into this. So a little bit of like mind and heart and balance going on there with people and communications in particular in September. But it's going to serve you and it's going to feel good. Because then you create space, and in October, you get the 6 of Cups and you get the 2 of Cups. Hi, Danny. So glad you're here. Big love. Yes, can't wait to schedule another chat with you. We're just pulling some cards here during this beautiful retrograde season we've got going on. So Felicia, for October, you get the 6 of Cups into the 2 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is all about restoring our innocence, feeling really good within ourselves, our family systems, feeling like your inner child is happy, your needs are getting met, any children or inner children of the people you're in relationships with, partners, things like that. It feels really good. You feel abundant. You feel happy. You feel like a lot of the hard energy is shifted out and peace is coming in. Then you get the 2 of Cups, which is opportunity for deepening romance and love with yourself and with others, and taking time to truly do that. And they're showing like even if you have an opportunity for a little weekend away or something, act on that because you get all the green lights around that. Then in November, you get the Hermit card. Hermit and Temperance. They're showing have a lot of patience with yourself. Use it as a time for healing, for resting. I don't know. I see you like drinking tea by the river, a river of some sort, or listening to running water. If that's one of your medicines or something you like to do or something you just like to listen to on YouTube, go for it. It's going to support you and heal you. You're also very connected to drinking teas. They're going to serve you, and you're going to find a couple herbs in particular that really support you. And I'm just seeing a lot of liver support at this time. And then the Hermit, wanting to go within, but like going within to tune yourself up, and it feels good and juicy, and you're getting in ready for winter and to nestle in, and it gets darker earlier. So wonderful things are happening for you, and it's going to feel really nice and calming and peaceful. Oh, okay. You said, I can feel this coming. The nightmare was about not being able to find my son. It makes so much more sense. That's a hard one. And that's totally normal for any parent to go through. And part of it is too, like, as kids grow, like they want to expand, they want to explore, they want to do things. They're their own amazing little souls. And you can only love and protect in so much. And one of my favorite things I've heard is like, worrying is like praying for what you don't want. So it's so important to honor, like, all right, that's a valid concern. But when I feel this worry, when I feel this concern, I'm going to send love and angels and protection. And I'm going to know and feel that my son is safe out there, and everything that's happening, even if there's some bumps and bruises, it's to learn and for the highest good. And so it's always an opportunity to, build more trust. And then, as we talked about before, to release some really, some inner deep shit going on. So that'll help a lot. And then for Felicia, next 3 months Ascension cards. Oh, beautiful. All right. The first one is the Wishing Well. as you have this Ace of Wands and this Page of Swords, and you're wielding and moving all this energy, you get the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. So by speaking your truth, by having some boundaries, by getting clear on what it is you want, you get really rewarded for that. Not only that, but you also clear out some old karmic things that aren't serving you, and it just literally feels like an up level. It feels better. You then, when you have this Six of Cups and this Two of this Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, you have all this love going on, you get the ripple effect card. Part of something bigger, details are being taken care of. So not only are you going to enjoy feeling the love come October, it's important that you do, and it's important that you allow that to spread to others and to be an example, and allow the ripples of your heart to be full and overflowing from your cups, and then making an impact, because you truly are here to be of service, and your heart and your love, it's beautiful, and it does make an impact, no matter how big or how small that day. And then last but not least, when you get the Hermit and the Temperance card, you then get the Rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. So that's a beautiful place to end your fall season on, and it'll be amazing for you and abundant from the heart space. And the way we get abundant from the heart space is tuning into that, getting clearer on our boundaries and our time and where we're putting our beautiful resources. So I hope that serves you, and I'm so glad you joined us tonight. And thanks for allowing me to read for you, Felicia. Awesome. She said, honestly, I've never tried to get into the teas, but I should try some out. Try some. I all of a sudden drank, I tried all these different kinds. And one time I tried nettle tea, and I was like, I couldn't drink it fast enough. And then when I looked up all the things that healed, I had all this stuff going on in my body, and that's what it was healing. And now I drink thyme tea and oregano tea and rosemary tea. I just chop it out my garden, throw it in some hot water. Your body will intuitively tell you. Oh, and it all smells amazing. So see what comes in for you and what your body's looking for. Awesome. Hi, Sophia. So glad you're here. Yay. And Emily's here. And she said, hey, how beautiful. Hey there, lady. Beautiful. And Felicia also said, yay, that's amazing. Thank you so much for the reading that all resonated so much with me. You are welcome, sister. Thank you so much for being here. And Sophia said, if you have time, I'd love to get a general reading from you. My husband and I are in the process of building a business, and it feels too good to be true. You go, girl. And we just started this retrograde. This is the time to plan that out, to reevaluate, to step into that energy. So I'm going to go back up because we had Glenda, then Emma, then Felicia, and next up is Emily. Awesome. So she said, happy evening. And yowzas. Is that what that is? Yowzazas? I love that. The retrograde. Could I have a card for action in this time? I got you, girl. I'm doing these little mini fall readings because that's just what came in alignment. That's what we started with. So let's see what Emily's got coming up. Emily, what's she got coming up for action towards retrograde? We're just going to do the first, the second, and the third part of retrograde. Instead of the full fall, we're going to do just retrograde here. But all right, so if you section Mercury retrograde into 3 sections, we'll call it the beginning, the middle of it, and the end of it. The beginning of it right now is really important for you to get clear. You get the Page of Wands into the Two of Wands, Judette. There you are, literally seeking, looking, contemplating, being at the top of your world, trying to figure it all out. Page of Wands, diving deep into you, sister. Diving deep into what you want, your wisdom, your ancient knowledge. You are longing for rooting and deepness. And that's a very sacred thing. The Two of Wands is balancing that, figuring that out. How do you balance your life, the ones you love so much at this time, your responsibilities, and show up for yourself and your deep yearnings and what that looks like. And during this retrograde, excuse me, in the beginning, it's about falling back. It's about falling into that observing and getting truly real on what it is you're wanting at this time. Then you get clear on that, because as we move into the middle of your Mercury retrograde, you get the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Plenty of money, contemplating what to do for more money and abundance and where to put all your pentacles and manage it, and that Then you get clear on that and you get the 10 of Wands. With the decisions you make to invest in yourself, you are ready, you are rocking, you are resetting, and you are recommitting to some things. You get very action oriented in the middle of this Mercury retrograde reset. So allow that action to come and happen. Then it's worth it because at the end of Mercury retrograde, you then get the High Priest and the Knight of Wands. Your divine masculine feels really good. You feel wise. The High Priest is paired with Sage. You feel like, all right, I allowed myself to move. I allowed these things to come into fruition, and I took those action steps. The Knight of Wands is like taking a lot of interaction in a little bit of a masculine way as well. And just like, sometimes it's that little bit of pat on the back, a little tough love, a little like, hey, let's like get this moving. And it serves you, it's worth it. And you literally feel like a sage by the end of retrograde. You feel like, all right, that was wild, but feels really good. And then an ascension card for you for retrograde. The Healing Lagoon. Rejuvenate, recovery. 2 more words. Time to heal. It's safe to stop. So that is you, the Healing Lagoon. I know you love the waters. I know you love the connections of that. Maybe literally go out there and physically float if you can in any lakes or rivers or streams. And if not, do like a healing floating meditation whenever you can and allow the waters to hold you and carry you at this time, because this is a great reset. And, if you're busy working hard too, come middle of retrograde here, let yourself, even if it's just soaking your feet in some Epsom salt, let yourself have the time you need to stop and to process and to recover. So thank you so much, Emily. I'm glad you're here. And thank you so much for allowing me to pull some cards for you. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Emily said yes. She said action was definitely on my mind. Yeah. You've got like a week of like, letting it chill. Hi, Amy. So glad you're here. What's up, girl? You've got like a week of like letting it floating. Yeah, thank you. Floating shall be. A week of letting it float, seeing what's going on, all that good stuff. And then get your butt moving. Action time. So welcome if you're just tuning in. This is Sea Goddess Healing Arts Thursday Night Lives. We'd love to come to you live every Thursday night to offer a little sampling of our services. Sometimes it's all of us, sometimes it's one of us. And I'm just so honored to be here during this Mercury retrograde right now, pulling some cards for people, letting everybody know, a little bit about what energies might be moving through for you. We have this blue moon coming up in about a week, and there's a lot of releasing happening, a lot of resting, retreating, refocusing, reprioritizing, all the re's that we do during retrograde. But a big one is release and recalibrating. And the fact that we have this second new moon, it's beautiful, or full moon, the blue moon, it's beautiful. And it's really a time to extra reset and extra release during this retrograde. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to keep reading. As always, they are free live readings, but we do have a virtual tip jar if you feel called. It was requested of us by one of our clients, and we love it. We put it all towards our Sea Goddess bills. So thank you so much. Our merchandise is back. If you want a hoodie, if you want a sweatshirt, if you want a t-shirt, tank top, tote bag, trucker hat, we have all kinds of cool things right up on our website that you can order. And we appreciate your support. Next week, we have an online soul circle, as I talked about, coming up right after this blue moon. It's on Wednesday, the 30th. We'd love to see you there. It's also included in our Soul Garden membership, which is $11.11 a month. If you haven't joined and you love the Sea Goddess crew, we invite you to. You get access to our monthly soul blog. You get access to a meditation. You get to join a monthly live readings only for members session. And it includes our online soul circle. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, and it supports us as well. And we'd love to see you there. So I'm going to get back to hopping into doing some readings. All right. Oh, miss your beautiful face too. So glad you're here, Amy. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Sophia said, Mandy is an amazing spiritual coach. She has helped me get through so much. It's been an honor to witness you. It's an honor to witness all of you. Like, I'm in awe all the time because I have the coolest job, and I get to holds such beautiful soul space for the most magnificent souls and people out there doing things and shifting energy and planting seeds and learning how to love themselves and trust spirit. And the more we all do that, the more this planet gets to heal, the more we get to co-create this new earth. And I get to be a sacred space holder. And it's just such an honor. So thank you for sharing and thank you for being here. All right. So who was next in line? We had Emily, which was awesome. She said it's so worth it. Yay, I'm so glad. Yes, Emily is in our group. Sophia said she's going to look into that. And Glenda said, I'm so glad I got to hold space with you and everyone here. You too, Glenda. So glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to go back up. Who was next? Let's see. We had Felicia. We had Emily. I think, Sophia, I think you are next. I'm just double checking. If I skipped someone, let me know. But I think it is Sophia next. Awesome. Cool. So Sophia's got her cool, too good to be true coming on in opportunities. So let's take a look at that. What does Sophia need to know most about the process of buying a business and what's happening for her right now? Woo, we got a couple jumpers here right away. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, okay. 1, 2. I would like to pull just a couple more. 3, 4. All right. So, oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so our jumper was the King of Wands. So this is really empowering for both of you. It's going to feel really stable, really good, really supportive for both of you and for your family unit. And it really gives your husband a bit of a boost. It looks like there's some excitement around there and just some opportunity to practice skills, to do some things that bring joy and purpose. And it's going to feel really nice. You then get the 8 of Cups. So this is, if you have the opportunity, I know you just got back from a trip, but it looks like this is going to really be a beautiful journey into love, into opportunity. And you may even go over a little weekend away, do some more research, things like that. And it really fills your cup and brings love in. You then get the Ace of Pentacles, which is great. This is literally the card you want when you're starting a new business. This is a new adventure. Let me take all this opportunity, see what I can create with it, see what I can cultivate with it, and start something new. This is like that initial investment. This is dropping that first coin in the bank. This is the opportunity to take a look and see what's going on. So then you get the outcome of this is the Sun. Success, feeling like, wow, this is amazing and rewarding and worth it. So you get a lot of really amazing, good energy around this right now, Sophia. And of course, an Ascension and Healing Waters card for that. The Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. You get the beautiful Selkie, and Selkies are mythical creatures, definitely like in Northern Europe area and the Celtic regions and other regions. And they were said to be half seal, half woman, or they would come out of the water. The women would come out of the water as a seal, but take off her skin, take off her pelt, and then walk forward. And so it's all about coming out of hiding and embracing who you truly are. And I think this is an opportunity, not only as a business, but it's an opportunity to step into more confidence of who you both truly are and to prove some cool things to yourself and just to be confident in that space and know you can do it and you deserve to do it and you'll make an impact with it in your lives and in others. So I really hope that supports you. Awesome. I'm just catching up on comments. Mandy, the posts you've been sharing on your page have been so good. I feel like a stalker liking your posts all the time. Oh, you're so sweet. I saw stalker and I was like, do we have a troll that I missed? But we don't, which is so great. I'm so glad. It's so funny. I love that's one of the, like, I try to take Facebook breaks and I do a lot, but I'll just hop on there a few minutes a day. And I just feel like a lot of times, like, I definitely follow some good pages, but I just feel like it's so spirit led. Like spirit drops some shit in there. And I'm like, oh yeah. Sometimes I'm like, that's for me. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know who this is for, but this is potent and powerful and I'm sharing it. And so I just share things that resonate with me and that I, know will resonate with others at times. And I'm so glad that serves you. That definitely warms my heart. Awesome. Gonna go to some of Sophia's comments. What up, Raven? Hey, baby. Raven's one of my soul sisters, riding home, popping in. She's one of my ride or dies, one of my besties. So glad you're here, sister. I love you so much. And Sophia said these cards are amazing. Oh, she had some tears. Where's the butt? We have so many ideas and so many people helping us, things just lining up. It's so amazing. You deserve that. You deserve that. And she said, my feed has been a lot of hectate. It's interesting. All right, get it. Burn whatever you need to down and bring in whatever it is you are calling at this time. Awesome. Okay. Do I have anybody else for readings tonight? If you want a card and I didn't get to you or I missed you, let me know. Drop it in the comments now and we will do that. I think that Sophia was the next one. Oh, Amy did say, she said, I would love a general reading as well. If you have the time, I got you, Amy. You up next. And then Raven said, hit me. Perfect. I'm going to do Amy. Then I'm going to do Raven. Awesome. Thank you. Sophia's got my back. She said, Amy asked me for one. Yes, we're sending big love to all of our other sea goddesses. Ursula's away celebrating her husband's birthday. And they're having a lovely little trip that they deserve so much and a beautiful getaway. And then Jessie May's got crazy storms going on. And Lexi, I don't know where Lexi is right now, but we send Lexi love because Lexi is an incredible mama and she works like crazy and she does so many awesome things. So I'm holding down the fort tonight and we're loving our sea goddesses from afar. All right, for Amy. Amy's fall. What's going on here? What's it looking like? Girl, you got money this fall. Let's do that. How's that sound? So moving into September, we get the Knight of Pentacles into the 10 of Pentacles. You have opportunities for money, for investments, for jobs, for, really investing in yourself and the decisions you're making, as well as what you're doing with work and money and income and things like that. This is a time to enjoy that, to see what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and to know you're growing it. Then moving into October, you get the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. More money growth, more opportunities, more work. Sometimes it feels like a lot of hard work, but they're showing it's really worth it and you're great at it and you are valued. And part of the work that you're doing is helping you to really recognize and realize your own value, your own worth, your own contributions, and how incredibly beautiful that is for you. So enjoy that. And then as you move into November, you get the Medicine Wheel and the Page of Pentacles, feeling like you've healed a little bit, feeling like you've up-leveled, feeling like you've learned some things that are really serving you, and then more opportunities for investment. Page of Pentacles comes up a lot of times when we want to start our own little business or side gig, or we get some sort of promotion, or we make some sort of investment that we know like is going to reward us. So you have you all about the money this fall, girl, and the finances and the security of yourself and the ones that you love and you care for. And then Ascension cards. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. So when you start off in September, you get this 10 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. That's just like these big ones growing here. It says, Atlantis, keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. So this is an opportunity to eye on the prize. I have a goal. I'm sticking to it. I'm not letting myself get knocked off it because I know it's going to reward me. Then when you're growing and you get all these more pentacles and all this more money coming in October, you get the water carriers. What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Great words for Mercury retrograde at this time too. What really matters? What is important? You only have so much time, so much energy, so much love to give. Where can you put that? How and when? And that's part of deciphering, your pentacles, your money, your opportunities to build your foundation and your root. And then you get, with the medicine wheel and the page of pentacles, birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? Which is so cool because you get that with the page of pentacles. And we as women, especially every month, we either create a baby or give birth to a new project of some sort. That's what the womb energy does. It's incredible. And it looks like you've got a new work baby on your hands and some opportunities to jump into some things you've really been wanting to do. So I really hope that supports you. I really hope that you are worth it. You are valuable. The energies that you're putting into yourself are unmatched at this time, and they're going to reward you. So keep up the work. It's amazing. She said, this makes a lot of sense. I've been working on loving myself and healing from mess. You got it. You're doing it. You're stacking that up. It's work. It's not easy. It's choices, but you're doing it and you're going to receive, and it's going to be worth the investment in yourself because you're going to find more of your own worth. Yeah, the money's going to be there, which is a great reward, but you're going to feel it stacked up inside in your heart chakra, and that's what's up. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're all here. Emily said, sending love, and you're bringing down the house. You are so sweet. Emily said she's definitely going to be looking into a subscription. It's pretty dope. We have this amazing, let me pull it up for you guys, monthly Soul Garden membership. So it's $11.11 a month. And what you get is a meditation. You get access to our online soul circle, which we have coming up in a week, right after the day after the blue moon, next Wednesday, the 30th. We'd love to see you there. You also get a meditation each month and private live readings for the garden members only. So it's a lot of bang for your buck. It supports us. It supports you. And we'd love to see you there. If you're enjoying the show and you want to drop us some love, we have a virtual tip jar in our link below. And then I got to pull a card for Raven. Let's see. I know Raven's up next. We have other amazing events coming up. We have our Last Splash fundraiser in the end of September. And also, if you've made it to the end of this, I also always offer 50% off all my services. You just type in Mandy Live. Mandy Live is the coupon code, and that will hook you up. Hi, Jess. Jessica is here. She said, I'd love a reading if there's time. Cool. I'm going to pull for Raven, and then I'm going to pull for Jessica. And hi, Danielle. So glad you're here. She said, I subscribed and I love it. Mandy is also doing private weekly hours sessions with me, and things are really moving and shifting beautifully in my life sense. Girl, I'm proud of you. You've been doing some amazing work. You are crushing it, and you're showing up for yourself. And it's amazing when sometimes Danielle and I get to talk a lot about, releasing that ego and stepping into our soul. And when you've been through enough shit, you release the shit, and then all of a sudden you step into doing your own shit. It's pretty cool what happens. And you're just such a cool flower to watch grow and blossom and open up and have ahas. And I'm proud of you, and I know your angels are, and I'm so glad you're here. So if you would like a card too, let me know. I'm going to wrap it up with our last few tonight. We've got Raven, and then we've got Jessica. And if you want a card, Danielle, let me know. And if I missed anybody, tell me. And then, then we're going to wrap it on up. So Raven Faye, you're up next. Hitting you. All right. Let me pull these guys off. For Raven, what does she need to know most of all? Ooh. Rock and roll. Okay. September, the Six of Wands into the Fool. That's a new journey. The Fool is often a new romantic journey with ourselves, sometimes with work, with relationships. They're showing new level of love for you, new level of romantic opportunity for you. And Six of Wands, getting a little disciplined. You've got some goals. You've got some things you want to achieve. And you're going to get a little busy. You're going to find, we were talking before with somebody else about they know their medicines. They just got to do it. You know your medicines. You just got to do them. And there's a couple more that you are incorporating. And it's time to spend time with that. Nature, being outside is going to reward you tremendously. It always does. I don't know if you're dropping into doing like more breath work lately, but they're showing a lot of breathing, a lot of lung stuff coming up, a lot of releasing. I think that moves into October. You get the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords looks really scary, but really it's the final onslaught. It means it's over. Your heart, I know Raven's one of my besties, so I know her heart's been through a lot, and it's been torn open and ripped out and stomped all over and expanded and turned into a butterfly and duct taped at times and all kinds of things. But she's made it. She's here. And they're showing that the 10 of Swords is really the final onslaught. Like, you feel like a lot releases. You feel like a true new chapter is beginning come October. We got a few little hiccups in September. Come October, you're like, wow, all right. Like, shit cleared, and this is truly a new and different energy and chapter coming in. You also get rewarded financially. The 9 of Pentacles. Don't want you worrying about money. Plenty of money coming in. You're working hard. You're building things, and you get to decide, where you want the fruits of your labor to go. And then come November, I don't know if you're planning on taking a little trip. Raven is good at taking little spontaneous getaways when it feels in alignment, and she can, but you get the 6 of Swords into the Strength card. So potentially taking a little journey, a little weekend away come November and feeling like, fuck yeah, like I feel good. I feel strong. I feel like I've grown. This Strength card is paired with Cayenne, so even a little spicy, and you deserve that. And Raven for Ascension the next few months. 1, 2, 3. First, you get the Mother of the Salt Waters. Passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. You get that with that Fool. You know what that means. I'm good on that one. She knows. Then for October, when that final onslaught's over, you get more of that reward coming in. You get the Lady of the Lake. New beginnings. Something's about to happen. So that's where that new energy was coming in. That final onslaught, like things are really this new chapter. You just then pulled that Lady of the Lake. If y'all haven't seen or read The Mists of Avalon, badass. So cool. It's all about the magical, amazing, like kind of witches and magicians and cool things and people who held the space when the Crusades were happening. And the Mists of Avalon. Avalon is like off the coast of Glastonbury and is said to be a mystical island that you can only see with certain skills or ascension, or that it was hidden for a long time back in the day because during the Crusades all the healers were getting murdered and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool, but if you enjoy that sort of thing, you would definitely enjoy that. I know it's one of Jessie May's favorites. And then when you get the taking a trip and Strength card in November, you get Into the Unknown, Underworld, Depth, Courage, Facing Your Fears. So you can't say, you're going to stay happy and good, but you feeling happy and good helps you to be secure enough to go deep diving. It's like you have a carabiner that you hook into a rock and then you jump on into the cavern and pull yourself up when you're ready because you feel safe enough and held to go even deeper. So it's a new chapter of peace and love and goodness, and also an initiation to dive deeper into you, boo. So I love you, Ray. I hope that supports you. I'm glad you hopped on here, and big love. All right. Yes, we got Amy already. Perfect. We got Raven. We're gonna hop into Jessica. Raven said, big facts, bring it. Hi, Kara. Kara said, beautiful card. Melanie, hi, Melanie. Hi, Lovey. I'm so glad you're here too. I'm just wrapping up our lives tonight, but I'm so glad you're all here and you're holding some space with us. Raven said, yes, driving in this is on the agenda. Thanks, mans. Love you, girl. Like, you are so welcome. I'm so glad you're all here tonight. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. And I am going to pull a card for Jessica. All right. Jessica's fall. What's coming on up? Ooh. You've got some good things going on here. So first you get the Five of Pentacles into the Four of Wands. This is coming in your September time. Five of Pentacles are when we're wanting to kind of save our money, figure out what we want to do. Sometimes it can look like wanting to move houses or jobs sometimes. It's kind of like, I might want to like quit or leave this. So I'm going to save up right now and see what my next move is. So, not a big time to grow a lot of things. You're kind of reaping your harvest and your reward, and then you're trying to figure out exactly what you want to do. But in that, you create space and you get the Four of Wands, which is happiness, feeling blissful. A lot of times connecting with friends or your inner child a little bit and truly feeling some joy. So let yourself just relax a little as you're moving into this Mercury retrograde, and as you truly enjoy the last month of summer. Let it be light, let your fairy energy kind of come out, and let yourself feel held from the heart. Then in October, you get the moon into the King of Cups. Really nice time for romance if you want, and love. And also the moon is all about manifesting. That's a time to get really clear on your dreams and what you're wanting to implement, and allowing creation to come in and to inspire you a little bit. Spend some time there. If you can journal a little or create, painting, even if it's something weird you haven't ever done, like give it a whirl and see what comes in, because you've got some really nice energies moving. And then in November, you get one of my favorites, Pan, which is kind of the trickster card, into the Three of Cups. They're just showing opportunity to maybe fall off the tracks a tiny bit come November. There's going to be lots of celebrating and partying and cool things going on, and it's just a time to be like, all right, I need to like go to bed, and like don't have a fear of missing out at that time. Let yourself rest when you need to, and then let yourself have fun and party when you need to, and celebrate. And you have some really nice relationships, a couple of really true friends too, that you get to really spend some time with and talk to a lot this fall. And it feels really good. It feels like you feel really held. And so that's nice. Then for your Ascension cards, you get Follow the Stream, Dedication, Trust, Future Rivers, and Oceans. So as you're not quite sure what to do, you got these pentacles, you're kind of hanging back, reflecting and releasing. You get this Follow the Stream, Dedication, Trust, Future Rivers, and Oceans. So observe, let yourself see where the stream is starting, where the trickle's coming in. Let yourself manifest, because you got that cool in the next month. You got this manifesting, the moon card here. So it's an opportunity there. You get the Wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. So in that dreamy manifesting energy you get with the moon, it is the time to tune your inner well in October, to let yourself breathe, to let yourself rest. That confirms a little bit of what we had going on with this Pan energy. Sometimes it's hard to sit out when we really want to be involved, but we have to trust our vessels and what's best for us. And by doing that, you then end on making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time, achievement. So wonderful things coming in for you. If you choose to rest, if you choose to celebrate, they're all going to be the right choice for you, because that's how you make these waves in order to achieve what it is you're wanting. So I'm so glad you tuned in with us, and I hope that supports you. And I thank everyone so much for holding some space with us tonight here on Thursday Night Lives. Hi, Beth. Melanie said, am I too late? And Helen said, do I have any time left for me? So I am wrapping up, but because I love you all so much, I'm going to do one card each real quick. So for Kara, the Mist, trust your inner compass, being led from within. Ooh, girl, look at that. That is literally you, Kara. Look at that beam shining from her heart chakra at this time. You know what that's all about. We've been talking, and you know that it might be a little misty out there and you don't quite see exactly the path yet, but your inner compass and your heart has been on point, and it's been rewarding you and leading you over and over and over again to what's best for you at this time. Enjoy that, have fun with that. And when it's misty, you have to rely on your other senses. And I know you're sharpening and you trust so many of those. Okay. Hey, Beth. For Beth, immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies, passion. Beth is like this amazing, amazing, amazing soul. And she's so brilliant. And she's a deep scholar and she's a deep diver into the mystical arts of many things and how things work. And she takes time and devotion into that. And this literally is permission to do you, girl. Immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. Those are ways you keep yourself grounded. Those are ways that inspire you. And you've got some deep diving going on and permission to get in there and to do that. All right. Danielle. Beth said, how did Spirit know I'm getting ready to go back to school? Kara said, on point. I just love you all so much. And I love our Sea Goddess crew. And it's so cool because we have our little online community. And then we have amazing classes like Shadow Twerk. And we hold online soul circles. And there's Goddesses in Recovery. And we did a tarot class together. And there's all these beautiful weavings and opportunities to hold soul space with one another and to share. And it's just so nice. It's so nice to see all the things that come up. Oh, I love it. Okay, so for Melanie, am I too late? I got you, girl. For Melanie. Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right time, opportunities. They're showing that the hard stuff is really moving behind you and you're getting really clear on what your heart's wanting, what's best for you and your family at this time. And you have some opportunities to just take some little steps, little baby step by little baby step. And each and every time you do that, you get like this confirmation, you get these opportunities and you get to see that, you know, everything is really working out for you at your most and best, highest good at this time, even through the heartaches, even through the hard things. And with this clear vision comes some inspiration and some passion and some real opportunity. They're just showing some shifting in your life. I think your little one, they're showing getting older and being more responsible and you having some more time to do things differently and a lot of creative energy coming your way and a lot of clarity on what that is. But no pressure. Like take the pressure off and just let it walk you very gently. They keep whispering a lot of baby steps with that. So I hope that that supports you, Melanie. And I'm so glad that you're here. So grateful. And Beth said, and you are great. Thank you. Can't wait for Soul Circle next week. Yes, sister. And then for Helen, and then Melanie also said, thank you. Yes, one day at a time. Because you have this momentum building, Melanie. You have these beautiful opportunities coming in, but you are a gentle walker. And it's about the gentle way with you. And little by little, and as you do that, the clarity just drifts in. And it's gooey and amazing and safe and feels good. All right. Last but not least, for Helen. Unless I missed anybody for the little one carders, let me know. I don't want to leave anyone out. Ooh, Helen, you got cleansing. Releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. This is great for you right now. You've been doing a lot, going through it a lot, shifting a lot, holding a lot of space for a lot of people, and you deserve a big old cleansing. Take some time during this Mercury retrograde, if you can, to literally clean some things out, whether it's just cleaning out your kitchen or your fridge or, you know, a corner of your house physically or your car, whatever you can do to physically move some energy right now, it's going to help open you up for receiving. And if you can, at the end of the day, ask the angels to surround you in white and blue light and protect you, to release and cut any energies and cords no longer serving you, and to help you just move back on into Helen's energy, because you care and you love and you are love and you show up for so many people and so many things. But it's okay to kind of cut off from that at the end of the day and let everyone do their thing and you do your thing and drop into your heart and know that it's okay. And you have some serious new beginnings coming in. So you're getting a lot of blessings and a lot of love and a lot of support with that. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Glenda, for staying. I'm so glad you enjoyed tonight. Big love. And as we were talking about, if you want to hold some soul space with me, I'd be honored. I give a 50% off all of my a 50% off coupon for all of my live readings on Thursday nights. And the coupon is Mandy Live. I would love, love, love to hold some soul space with you. And we have our beautiful Soul Garden monthly membership. Check it out on our website, $11.11 a month. You get a lot of bang for your buck. You get an amazing soul broadcast from each and every one of the sea goddesses. We contribute to that. You get a members only live readings like this once a month. You get a invitation to our online soul circle that's included, and you get a monthly meditation. So it's a really great space to be. We have Shadow Twerk coming up soon. If you're in the New Jersey area, Ursula and I are going to be doing in-person readings at the Sage Lady Shop within Zen Wellness Landing Studio in Mays Landing. That's coming up in September. And we have our beautiful fundraiser, The Last Splash, where we'll be vending and raising money for the Marine Mammal Stranding Center and for the Absecon Lighthouse. And that'll be a beautiful party in Atlantic City on September 16th. I love you all. I'm grateful you are all here. Thank you for holding some Mercury retrograde soul space. And thank you, Beth. Beth said she highly recommends Soul Space with Mandy. Helen said, thank you so much. Oh, you are welcome, girl. Sophia sent hearts. You are welcome, Glenda. Oh, I love you all so much. Have a great night, and we will all see you next week. Take care.